home at last. With my friends at my back. I'll be back soon, Mika.
You're off to battle again, aren't you?
Am I gonna have to fight Ritsu again?
Now, don't look so sad.
I know you've worked hard to give us a better life. But this isn't what I wanted.
Then what do you want? You have a full belly, a roof over your head, and a brand new kimono. How many can say that?
I just want you to be here with me. I'm scared. I don't know what I'd do if you didn't come back.
I'm coming back. That's a promise.
Well, now
I
you've jinxed
want
yourself.
you to be happy, Mika. So happy that it washes away all the suffering you've known. Keep your head up. You deserve to watch the heavens.
Yes, brother.
General Ritsu.
You called for me, Your Majesty.
My fool brother and that rabble he calls an army has begun their advance.
I'll begin bolstering the castle's defenses at once.
No, I'll leave that task to another. I would keep you close to me.
Interesting.
That is an honor beyond imagining, Your Majesty.
You've stepped over innumerable foes to reach your position, to go from a lowborn to a general. Your rise attests to your strength. Such is the way of the world. The mighty shall build their castles upon the corpses of the meek.
The moment ripens. The eagle invites his friends to partake. Come to Coup, where the feast awaits.
I know you're speaking in code, but I think most people would be able to decipher that.
It seems all the preparations have been made. I must depart at once.
Alright then. Hey there, dude.
Kazan.
Are we ready?
The moment is at hand, my friend. I've brought allies. Behold the heroes of Coup.
That's a lot of people. Got a small army.
Lord Hikari.
My prince.
Where did...
They've all gathered under your banner, my prince. Secretly, of course.
Your bravery is much appreciated.
We said our lives were yours, brother. And we're as good as our word. If you'll have us, that is.
Absolutely.
Gladly, Zito. It shall be an honor to fight by your side.
My prince!
Hello.
That voice.
You're alive.
It appears time has treated you well.
Oh, you're Benkei. I forgot your name.
Benkei, you're alive.
I told you Mugen's rabble would not beat me. Thanks to the kind souls from our neighbor, Benkei was able to flee the battle and nurse his wounds.
Well, that's good.
I never thought we'd fight together again.
Nor did I, my prince. Lord Jigo would surely smile at our reunion.
Our numbers grow. However, there is one who speaks volumes by her absence.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Raimei will come. Have faith, Kazan.
Yeah, I trust her.
As you say, my prince. Then we are ready at last. Every piece carefully in its place. We march for Castle Coup. A fortress that has stood impregnable for centuries. Countless legions have thrown their bodies against its walls, only to be buried underneath them.
How would the eagle find purchase?
Nothing elegant. We storm the front gates.
Well, okay then.
The front gates? I hope you've thought this through.
I have. The front gates are Castle Cou's weakest point.
You know, in a weird way, I kind of get that.
What? They've not been breached once in all of our history.
So they would never need repair, maybe never be
That
maintenance.
pride is precisely why they're weak. The fewest number of guards will be stationed there.
Yeah, no one would expect you to attack from the front gate, so they
The
don't.
vast majority of soldiers are stationed at the obvious flaws. They're bait.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
Bait.
I mean, so obviously that's not how it would
A
work.
less thorough strategist would attack these blatant weak spots, not knowing that by doing so, they've already lost.
I mean, obviously this is not how it would work in real life, but I do get it.
Once their forces
No
are
way.
drawn into the trap, they're met with blade and arrow. Castle Coup entices the enemy with its western gate, opposite the main gate. They won't expect us to attack from the front.
Interesting. How do you plan on forcing the gate open then?
Well, I have Oswald with Fireball. That's not an issue.
Follow me, my lord.
Let's see what you have, though.
What? The wind is howling.
The Valley of Sandstorms, they call it. Wind from this region is funneled into this pass. At one end, we've stacked rocks to keep the wind from escaping.
How are you not getting pushed?
I've delved into the records of this region's weather. At present, strong currents from the eastern sea flow into the valley. What do you think will happen when those frigid winds are finally given release?
Are you gonna flood the area?
A storm will sweep across the land. One powerful enough to force a gate open.
That sounds like something out of a children's tale. Do you really mean to manipulate the winds themselves?
I mean, if it works.
Did you forget who you're talking to? The Eagle of Coup is not bound by myth. He makes it.
It's actually a really cool line.
Lead your forces to the castle. As you approach its gates, take shelter behind something large. After the storm cuts a path forward, follow in its wake like the desert sands.
I will. I put my utmost faith in you, Kazan.
Good. The time has come, my prince. Your destiny awaits.
Well, alright then, let's go. Now then, the battle is about to begin. Are you prepared? Oh, we're gonna do a battle immediately? Okay, I should probably set my stuff then. Alright, I think I'm ready now. Let's begin the decisive battle. Let's do it.
Now, it's up to you, Kazan.
Make way. Today, even the winds cry their support for our cause. Now, release the storm.
You hear that, dudes?
Look! By the Tempest, what is... It's a sandstorm! Run!
His plan worked, the mad bastard.
I've never felt such fierce winds. The eagle adds another verse to his legend. Brothers!
Your schemes always were all or nothing. The storm has opened the way.
Is the door
Fight
open?
only those who draw their swords. We're here for Mugen. Now go forward, Pride of the Sands.
Alright. Using a sandstorm to rend the castle gates loose. A bold stratagem, if I ever heard one. Kazan is truly an opponent to be feared. That he is. This isn't the first time we've been saved by one of his wild plans. Wild indeed. With no sandstorm, we would have been dead in the sands. Plan requires thorough understanding of terrain, enemy numbers and their movements. I'd very much like to discuss the art of strategy with him. If we come out of this alive, then I'll make introductions. Well then, it's time for me to pull my weight. Fight by my side, my friend. Very well. You know it. Let us in.
They're at our rear! Gather the soldiers! Don't let a single one of them through!
The bell.
The bell?
We make way to the Bell of Dawn.
Oh, I see.
Aye!
Alright, you guys hold them off. I'll go forward. There's a safe point already.
I shall be your opponent.
That's worrying.
Your Majesty, an urgent report. A sandstorm has destroyed the front gate, and our enemies swarm through the breach.
You know who it is.
The Eagle of Coup sounds his return.
Indeed.
Ageha, why don't you greet his entourage?
Yes, Your Majesty.
General Ritsu,
I will bring the traitor's head to you, Your Majesty.
You failed once before and I was level 5. You're not stopping me now, my dude.
Come! The castle is close.
My prince! Oh!
Why don't we want the bell hit?
Benkei!
Oh, he was shooting us. I see.
Just a scratch. Eyes on the battle.
You gonna be okay, dude?
And him.
Ageha.
Prince Hikari, you've arrived just in time.
For what?
You rats have fallen straight into our trap. Lay down your arms and surrender.
This has got to be the biggest bluff. Oh, I see. How'd you expect this then?
Brothers, we have to do something or we'll be cut to pieces.
Moments before.
Assuming you make it through the gates with your lives, the next step in my strategy is the Bell of Dawn.
Why do we
When
want
it
the bell?
rings, our soldiers hiding inside the city will begin their assault.
I see.
Until the bell rings your salvation, however, you will be the bait, my prince. Draw the attention of as many of our foes as you can.
It's a counter trap.
Understood.
I see. We have a trap for their trap.
You're the one who's been trapped.
What?
The eagle has you in his sights. The bell heralds your defeat.
There she is.
Listen well, tyrants of Coup. Clan May casts off your iron fist.
Never doubted you for a second.
We will stand by Hikari's side and see King Mugen toppled from the throne.
Raimei.
Apologies for the delay, my friend.
Nah, you arrived just in time.
I was afraid, but no longer. I won't leave your side again. On the honor of Clan May, I pledge my spear to the new king.
I never doubted you, Raimei.
Exactly.
We are the pride of the sands. Watch us dance in the wind. My spear shall pierce the heavens and bring their judgment down upon my enemies.
Hell yeah.
It's Raimei, the Spear of Levin. We don't stand a chance.
Now it's time for you to drop your weapons.
How are they winning? We have the numbers.
You always kept such deceitful company.
Go, Hikari.
Nice.
Leave this area to us.
I was kind of hoping we'd fight him. That's fine.
Don't be so certain.
I have bigger fish.
There is nothing we cannot achieve so long as we remain defiant before fear. No matter the obstacle before me, I will not shrink from it. You gave me that courage, Hikari.
Raimei.
You go ahead. I stake the reputation of my clan on my duty. I shall cut the way forward.
You too, Benkei. You're awesome.
Go, my prince!
We'll meet again soon.
Of course. Now go. Don't look back.
All right. Now we do the big. Now we have to get through here. I see. My name is Obero. I was born in Yu, a nation bled dry by its intermittent war with Coup. These stomachs, spreading pestilence and nights spent curled up against the chill were facts of life. Though the adults around me blamed my birth for my miserable lot, even in my tender years, I knew the truth. Coup was to blame, that wretched nation who preyed upon the weak, bringing strife and death in its wake. What? Who's Obero? While the better part of my life was spent suffering, my sister brought some small measure of joy to my existence. We were not bound by blood, plucked her from the city streets and raised her as my own family. Now, some might think shouldering such a burden is folly, especially when I scarcely knew from where my next meal would come. However, I could tell that this child had a fire in her. Yes, when she spied the dagger I held in my hand, her cries ceased, and I knew. So it was at that very moment, and I decided I would make it through this life together. Oh, how naive I was then. We're not even halfway through. After 4 years of relative peace, Cou's forces fell upon the town we called home. The tyrants were victorious. We would be killed or captured, forced to spend our lives in servitude. So to kill King Jigo of Coup myself, that we might be spared such a fate. After donning the armor of a dead Coup soldier, I asked my sister to slash my body. Made my way to Jigo under the guise of being a wounded ally. While I slipped through Cou's ranks, my attempts on Cou's life failed and I was captured. As the soldiers pinned me down, my mind grasped for a clever escape. It was then that Jigo asked, "Will you serve Coup by my side?" An unexpected offer, to say the least, but one I did not hesitate to take. I turned my back on our home and joined hands with my sworn enemy, although so my sister and I could live. However, still found no comfort. Cou's bloody conquest poured over one border after another, and the fires of war spread unabated. So dessert was stained a deep crimson, my heart became black as pitch. I crawl on one particular red day, noticing a corpse turned toward me, its gaze piercing through lifeless eyes. Sorry, it's a lot more reading than I'm used to. Tried to look away, only to be met with a field of dead bodies upon the sand, each one leering at me intently. Perhaps it was merely the work of a troubled imagination, but that is hardly the point. The act of living became something I could not comprehend. We steal only to be stolen from, and then we die. The cycle repeats itself time and time again until at the end we find what? Pondered the answer to this question, and eventually I reached my answer. Life has no meaning, and living is a fool's errand. I was mistaken to look toward the dawn, for tomorrow is but a farce. World so twisted, ill deserves to see a new day, so I will ensure that it never comes. Such was the thought in the forefront of my mind as I wore the mask of a dutiful subject. Day after day I played my role until a man came to me bearing a grimoire claiming it would pique my interest. The text within was said to stir the hearts of all who read it, but I was moved as I turned the final page, for I had come to realize the truths it laid bare on my own. How many years has it been since then? At last my plan is in motion. A great battle looms on the horizon. This world will meet its end, and the light of dawn will be replaced with a choking darkness, for life has no meaning. Tomorrow is a farce, wouldn't you agree? No longer will we be forced to kill or be killed. No longer will we be forced to greet a dawn that only brings more suffering. The end is nigh. What? What? Who's Obero? What did that mean? Whatever, we have bigger matters to attend to.
So you've come at last, Hikari.
Ritsu.
You don't really plan to stop me, do you?
Impressed? Reckon you never thought I'd be general.
Must you stand in my way?
What am I standing in the way of again? Salvation? Don't make me laugh. All this talk of changing the country is just empty words. All that matters is what you can hold in your hands. It's as simple as that, Hikari. And that's why I can't let you pass.
You really think you can stop me?
That's the path I've chosen to walk.
Ritsu. I would gladly walk the same path as you if I could. But if you do not step aside, then it will come to blows.
Then come, Hikari.
Alright, you want to do this, dude?
I know you wish to change this country, Hikari. But first I ask, what do you really know about Coup? The country where we lived off the cast-offs of our betters. Have you ever felt the misery that pitiful existence leaves you with?
I haven't, Ritsu. Coup was built on warfare, with little regard for the people under it. But I want to change that. I want Coup to be a home for all, regardless of birth. A place where we look out for each other. In order to realize that, I would suffer any loss.
Alright, let's do this. It's gonna start us off, it looks like. Weak to bows. Huh. I don't imagine this guy's going to be too hard, but he is going to be harder than he was in Chapter 1, right? Right, yeah.
My turn.
Sword? No. That's fine.
What to do? What to do?
Alright, so I should probably keep us healthy.
Back on my feet.
I can't imagine he doesn't have some kind of trump card. What are we looking at? 75,000. Huh. That is a lot more than I thought he'd have. I don't know why. But there's gonna be a boss fight after this, right? Is this a Dulcinea situation where it's like a fake out? Well, it's not a fake out, because I know that I'm going for Mugen. Who knows? Don't have the power of nighttime Temenosing Throne, so I can't just immediately destroy this man. But we can get pretty close, I think. I should use my bow, I think. I can do this. And then I can use Twin Serpent to break. Right, yeah, okay.
I need a plan.
I'm going to use a pomegranate. I'll break next turn then, because I need to use Alafan.
Here I come. Not this time.
You gonna do an attack? Try full slash. Ow. Okay.
Well now,
Everything is okay.
this will make it all right.
Many thanks, Testy.
You know, aside from the health, this isn't too hard, honestly.
My turn.
Don't even need to use CSP to break him here.
I'm sorry.
Now,
Now we use
calculations complete.
Alafan,
Impart your wisdom, Alapad.
and then with the fire boosted sword I found earlier, and the fire boosting dagger I also have, it's gonna be very nice. Especially considering he's weak to fire, this is gonna be very good.
What to do? What to do? Use this to break.
Back on my feet.
Just because this is a warm-up fight doesn't mean I'm not gonna hold back.
Here I go.
When did you get poisoned? Huh. Let's poison you more.
These hands. Poison slash.
Very good.
I need a plan. Feel my wrath in pursuit of knowledge.
If this doesn't kill, then Brands will.
Burst forth, mighty flames.
Nice.
Here goes. Don't underestimate me.
Do I want to do that, actually? I can use this, which will
I see you right through you.
make it take a lot more damage.
Here I come.
Alright.
Force my hand, Ritsu.
This probably won't kill, but it'll hurt.
I summon Brand, the Thunder Blade.
Nice. He's got to be low now.
Damn you, Hikari. Damn you. I spent so much time, sacrificed so much to get where I am. How is it you're still better than me?
Because I'm awesome, dude.
I'm not, Ritsu. We're equals.
Don't be nice to him.
Let's do this together. End this war. Build a new country.
You're still doing it. You're still pitying me. I spit on your pity, Hikari. The powerless will always be stepped on by the strong. You have to lift their boots off you with your own hands. You think your friends care about you? That's all lies. Strength is all that matters. I have to kill you. I have to reach the end of this path.
You're gonna reach the end one way or another.
You're wrong. Join us as a friend and put all this behind you. Together, we'll cut Mugen down and end this war. This will be the last day that Coup sees red. Lower your sword, Ritsu. There needn't be blood spilled between us. But if you fight, I won't hesitate to cut through you.
Hostility grows further.
Thinking time.
Okay, good for him.
Burst forth, mighty flames.
Gonna take you down sooner or later.
Here goes.
Let's do this. If I do this, can I break him before his next turn? Hikari can do 2 damage at most to his shield. Casty can't do anything, because Staff and Axe don't do anything. I don't think I can break him for his next thing. Let's do this. Why did that slow you down? Does my spear do that? Cool. Okay, I'll be able to break him then. Very nice. Let's abide. Probably should have defended and then abided, but
Here I go.
it's not that big a deal. Let's... Casty, you don't have much to do. I suppose what I could do is... do this.
Do not think ill of me for this.
You're already poisoned. So, we fireball here.
Burst forth, mighty flames.
Well now.
And now... let's use a soul stone.
Prepare yourself. I'm terribly sorry.
Here I come.
Hikari, you're not gonna do much this turn. But let's get some damage in.
Here goes.
And now you're gonna take him down next turn.
Many thanks.
My turn.
Casty, you have nothing to do, so you just defend.
My turn.
And take another Brands.
For my friends.
And if this doesn't kill,
I
Oswald
summon
will.
Brand, the Thunder Blade. Who's next?
Nice.
For the pride of Coup.
Now, I do hope I get a break in between, because I did use a lot of SP. But I have Casty, so if I don't, then it's fine.
Mika, forgive me. Hikari, you always shone so brightly. A beacon to everyone around you. I know, because I followed you for so long. Damn it. Go on, Hikari. Change. Coup.
You changed your mind?
Create a world where Mika can be happy.
Ritsu. I walked by your side for years. I would have walked by your side for many more. I'll make Coup a place you would be proud of. I promise.